Hello there guys and welcome back to another deck profile on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Lapras-GX with Quagsire from Dragon's Majesty. It's a really nice deck by the looks of things. It was piloted by Joe Bernard of Omnipoke to take a first place in a League Cup in Wakefield, I think it was. So yeah, we'll have a look at what Lapras can do in this new format. And we'll go quickly over the list as is. So we play 3 of the Lapras-GX with that really nice attack Blizzard Burn for 160 damage, really hitting the numbers and will allow for big one hits on pretty much anything in the format with the Choice Band and the Kukui, hitting up to 210. There's not a whole lot that's going to miss that number. Choice Band, of course, we play 3 of, and Kukui we're going to play 2 of. Just to add up those numbers pretty quickly. We're going to play 1 Volcanion Prism Star. Volcanion is a really nice inclusion in this deck and provides a much needed 1 prize attacker and some spread to help out with the numbers once again. Sauna Blast doing 100 damage and 20 to each of the bench. And let's not sleep on the ability here. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a water energy from your hand. If you do, your opponent switches their active with one of their bench. Really nice just to disrupt your opponent. I'm going to play 2 Quagsires. Now, as often as you like per turn, if you have a Quagsire on your bench, move a water energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active. Now, that might not sound all that great, but when we play stuff like Aqua Patch to bring some energy back, and we also play EXP here to keep the energy on board, it just means we can put the energy where it has to be, whether that be on Lapras-GX or Volcanion Prism. For our support, we're going to play 1 Oranguru with the Instructability, drop to 3 cards, and 2 Tapu Lele, as is fairly standard in a lot of kind of major decks at the moment. Nothing too crazy in the trainer lineup. 4 Cynthia is pretty standard, 4 Guzma, 3 Lillie, 2 Kukui, and then for the items we're going to play 4 Acro Bike. Just to look at the top 2 cards of your deck and just discard one of them, put the other one in your hand. Really good to just filter through those cards, discard the water energies, and then you're able to Aqua Patch them back onto your Pokemon as well. Attach a water energy from your discard pile to one of your bench water Pokemon. Switch Raft is one of the new cards in here from Dragon's Majesty as well. Switch your active water Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon if you do heal 30 damage. Now, that's really nice because Lapras can't attack next turn with Blizzard Burn. So basically what you're going to want to do is Switch Raft for Lapras to retreat, heal off 30 damage from it as well, and then you can Guzma up something else. You can bring out a new Lapras, if assuming you have 6 energy on the board. Yeah, let's just jump into a match here. Really nice looking list, so hopefully we can get some good games. Okay, hopefully this will be a decent game. Had to scrap my last 2 games because people keep scooping after like turn 2, so, and nobody wants to see that. That's not a fun video, is it? I'm not even putting out that much pressure, it's just they just don't want to play. And of course this is the game that we start Tapu Lele. Of course it is. That's not so bad, it's okay, I can make it work. Get the Ultra Ball. It's a shame, I might have to discard Quagsire. We're playing against Beast Box, or Nag Stacks anyway. And Lillie for 4 by my opponent, which is okay. Gets his Ultra Space down, we're going to get rid of that. So he's only going to have 1 turn of that. I'll drop Brooklet. Get Lapras, I think. Oh, it's so tricky. Really need to get Lapras, and then I'm probably going to need to get another Lele, which you never really... Oh, there's Lapras there. Okay, that's not as bad, actually. We can... Might as well search first, see what we think. We've got the other Lele in deck. I mean... I guess I get the Lele, but that's not really ideal. Wooper. I suppose I could get Oranguru, but that seems bad. Ultra Ball, nah, we get Lillie. Ah, this sucks. I'm gonna lose a Quagsire in the process of this as well. I have to put down a second Lillie. I don't get my water energy. This is bad. Search deck for sport, yes. We could Lillie actually. Let's Lillie. This is turn 1, and then it keeps the Quagsire in hand. And then this way we still get 6 cards, but it's 6 brand new cards. We're not gonna draw into the same cards again. We can attach to Lapras. Yeah, we'll attach to Lapras, that's fine. Acro Bike. That's like the 3rd time I've seen that. Switch Raft or EXP share, and it's like I don't want to get rid of any of these. Don't make me. So I can bench that next turn. Okay, it's not awful. It's not great. Hopefully Lillie can take a hit here. That would be nice. That comes the Duskmane as well. Oh man. Problem is this struggles. Okay, 90 damage is fine. He's going to 2-shot my Tapu Lele, giving me an extra turn. So I could retreat. Okay. If I retreat, I can Aqua Patch and move it back, but then that's only getting me 1 energy. Which sucks. I'll need to get rid of some cards here. Let's get rid of these 2. I need to play down my hand, that's the problem, so that I can actually try and get some more cards out. I can Aqua Patch now. I can actually play down my hand entirely. What I'll do is, I'm going to play it like this, right? I'll instruct first. Let's grab a Volcanion. I'll instruct first to see if I get a better supporter. Nah. Well, I got Lillie, which isn't so bad. I can still retreat. Nah. Okay. I can still retreat. I can still move the energy onto here and then retreat that way. I can force him to retreat, which is actually a little bit better, isn't it? I can do both. Force him to retreat. That's a good idea. And then we'll move an energy to our active, and we'll use that to retreat into our Lapras. That's really all I've got. I don't have much more than that. I'll hold on to the Choice Band and I'll collect. Okay, we get the Aqua Patch as well, which is nice because we can start getting some of our energy back onto the field. At the moment, how do we knock stuff out? Oh, Guzma straight away. Right, okay. We tried our best to deny that, but he just has raw Guzma in hand. And he knocks me out here. 210. He's actually got like 220 HP. I can hit like... I can hit 210 on the nose, which is really annoying. If I can hit exactly 210, does it mean we attack with Volcanion? I think we do. Yeah. The spread's going to help us just deal with some of this damage that's coming out. We can move the energy up to the active with the Quagsire, so we don't need to worry too much about that. We'll leave the other energy on the Lapras, that should be fine. So, being that I'm doing 90 damage, I'm going to attach here, and then we'll pop down another Lapras EXP share can pop onto here. And let's... We could Kukui. I think we could Kukui just to get some extra cards into our hand so that we've got some more options for next turn. And then Sauna Blast. It's the best we could have done. That's not so bad. Unfortunately, it's reduced damage back here as well, though. Another Poipole comes down. I'm okay to two-shot this because he can't actually do... Oh, and the Max Potion comes down. Of course it does. If we have to take the two-shot game, then this is how we just need to do it. I could go Guzma. Yeah, we Guzma here. And I can move the energy up here. That takes a knockout at least. Yeah, that takes the knockout. That's not so bad. That's not so bad because now we can actually knock out with Lapras if possible. We're going to need a lot of stuff to do it though. We need another Guzma, and I think I've lost like... Oh no, I've only played one Guzma. That was the last game I lost a lot of Guzma. His B-string is now on though. And being that B-string is on, that's an issue. If he can B-string, he knocks out Lapras. It's annoying that he only needs one stack to keep these from getting knocked out. Yeah, he gets B-string. He still needs one energy though. He still needs one energy as well as his B-string. Because we're not behind on prizes. Or he's not behind on prizes. I am. Oh no, we're equal. He gets another B-string. Okay, of course he does. I can knock that out with this Lapras with a Kukui. Can I? I need to do 190 actually to knock him out, so I don't even get right. Let's move all of these. Let's just spread them out. Doesn't really matter where we move them. What? Oh, I can only move one at a time, of course. Yeah. Who do I want to promote? I think we promote Lapras. I've got the Kukui in hand. It's just that it's not enough. We top deck the Guzma. Okay, that's interesting. I could knock out Stack here. That's definitely the best play. But then all he has to do is knock me out. So yeah, this is definitely the best play. Then we Switch Raft that back to Lapras, and then we can move the energy with Quagsire, and we take a knockout here. Oh no, I don't take a knockout. Ah, I've not got Choice Band on this one. That's an issue. Okay, we can GX attack. I think we definitely just GX attack here then. I'm only doing 160. Yeah, I forgot I didn't have the Choice Band on this. I just assumed because the other one had the Choice Band on it, but that's fine. We do 90. We can knock out next turn, assuming nothing bad happens. It should be okay. If he can't get out the Paralysing, that's brilliant. Acerola, jeez man. My opponent just has everything he needs. Nest Ball comes down. He's just managed to keep all the damage off the board. This is really frustrating. Beast Raid's not gonna do enough to knock out, but it's enough to be a problem. $130 knocks out my Volcanion. What knocks out Quagsire? We're gonna need to two-shot him. We can retreat in a Volcanion. I'll move up one of the energies from the Quagsire from the Lapras. Let's take it off the Lapras. Kukui doesn't seem great. I've got another 2 Guzmas in deck, so let's Cynthia and we'll try and hit the Guzmas for future turns. I need to do so much to knock out here. I need to do so much to even get close to knocking him out. We can Jet Geyser. Yeah, let's actually Jet Geyser. That forces him to find switching cards, at least 1 energy. He just puts up the other nag, so let's see. 110 we do. And of course he just has the energy. Of course he does. So now all he has to do is find 1 energy to win the game. Because he knocks out here and then all he has to do is knock out or use the GX attack. Which is really frustrating. We keep all the energy. We can knock it with Quagsire, which is kind of cool. I guess we do that. There's not really any other. There's no other play. Unless. Oh, I shouldn't have promoted this. Have I used both Switch Rafts? Yes, I have. 60. 2, 4, 6, 8. I could have knocked that out. But that wouldn't have made any sense because then I still need to knock this out. So either way, he still has me. There's no more recovery, is there? Nah. I think, yeah, he has me. He has me 6 ways to Sunday. There's not really much I can do. Let's get another water energy. I don't have any more plays. He's won. Lillie. There's definitely nothing else I can do. Hydro Pump gets us the knockout, right? Yeah. And then all he has to do is knock out my Quagsire and he wins. So yeah, that was a good game. It was a good game. It showed off the setup of the deck, but this is quite a hard matchup for it, especially with the Acerola in there. It really, really sucks. It means you're missing knockouts. It means you can't really keep up. Lapras tops out at like 210, which just isn't enough. So can I just done that? Yeah, because he wins. But yeah, hopefully we'll have better luck in game 2. Okay, let's try for another game with Lapras. First game was okay. Like, losing that game I'm not that fussed by because it's hard to hit the numbers on that, especially when they get the stacks down and they get the Acerola on the exact turn they need it, and I wasn't really able to Jet Geyser or anything like that, like to really stumble them at all. So Nag Stacks is a really good deck, and when it runs hot, so we take the loss there. It's not that big a deal. I do feel as if it's winnable though. Fairy normal type deck. This could be Sylveon Gardevoir maybe? With no Lillie though? I'm not sure what this deck is. Okay, we start Wooper, which isn't great, and we don't have an out to any other basics. And we're going second, on top of all that. So what is my opponent playing? Resource Management Oranguru. Okay. And just a pass. Okay. I've almost got to do the same. I will attach an energy. I will attach the energy. I'll pop the EXP share on as well. I don't really want to... Right, okay, we get Brooklet Hill, so we get the Lapras at least, which is something. We'll play that to get Lapras. One of our Lapras is, of course, prized. I don't mind having energy in the discard pile. So like attaching the energy there wasn't really that big a deal. There wasn't really an easier way to switch either. So another energy down in the discard pile. We've already got Lillie in hand. We'll just get another Acro Bike. Filter through, see what we can grab here. Switch Raft or Cynthia. We'll grab Switch Raft. And I'm gonna retreat. Yeah, we'll retreat. And we'll hit done. That's fine. Not the best turn one, but you do what you can. So there's now, what, 2 energy down here? Which means... Oh wow, he just passes. What is happening here? Did my opponent forget to show up? We'll get rid of Switch Raft and EXP share. We'll grab Quagsire. Brooklet Hill will allow us to get another basic Pokemon down. I'm going to choose another Lapras, I think. In fact, no. Let's get Volcanion. I've got a funny feeling my opponent is going to struggle to switch out. So we get 1 Aqua Patch, which isn't so bad. We'll keep that energy on there. We can draw another couple of cards, but we lose both Brooklet Hills. That's really super greedy. We could win the game though. Super greedy play incoming. Here we go. We get Oranguru. We get to draw 2 more cards, and if we hit Aqua Patch, we just straight win the game. Which we don't. That's fine. Collect. Not so bad. It's not so bad. We've got 1 more turn until we can essentially win. Crushing Hammer. My opponent is there. Plumeria. Okay, he's doing stuff. He's doing stuff. What is this? Sylveon Denial deck? Okay. And Resource Management. Okay, we got to get 2 energies on the board, which isn't actually the end of the world. Because we have Quagsire, it makes it a little bit better. Okay, first we'll Brooklet Hill. Let's grab a Lapras. And we'll Acro Bike for... I guess we could just grab Switch Raft. We're going to need the Cynthia here. Get rid of some of these tool cards. And we'll Cynthia. We need to hit energy and Aqua Patch and we win the game. Aqua Patch, 2 Aqua Patches is just fine. Thank you very much. Okay, so we win this game. My opponent says well played. He knows what's happening here. And yeah, there we go. So that actually shows how well we set up there. And Sylveon wasn't able to do anything to us. They discarded an energy. That was it. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. It showed the setup pretty well. We'll try and get another game. Oh man, I've been struggling with this deck. Psychic, Fighting, Normal type. Okay. Could be a lot of things in this format, to be honest. I'm guessing it's probably some sort of shrine deck with Garb, Buzzwole. And we get a pretty okay-ish start. The Acro Bikes are nice. I'd like to see a basic down though. Actually going first for a change. Okay, it's Inky Malamar. Don't like this. We can Ultra Ball straight away and we'll play down the Lillie and the EXP share. Is that right? Or the Acro Bike? Just discard the Acro Bike, I suppose. Don't really want to discard the Acro Bike, but that's fine. We'll grab our Wooper. It's quite important to get Wooper out early. We'll get rid of the tool cards. And we'll Lillie for 7 fresh cards. There's a Brooklet Hill. And we even get Rescue Stretcher for the Quagsire for next turn, which is good. Don't have any water energy in the discard whatsoever, which sucks. But that's not an awful start. Next turn, I'm able to attack if I get another water energy. I need another water energy to do anything. However, it's not looking likely, and my opponent looks pretty stuck actually. Mysterious Treasure, going to find him probably another Inkey, maybe a Lillie. Yeah, there you go. So I'm assuming the normal type is the Lugia, the Shining Lugia. I don't know what other normal types you would play in this deck, so I'm guessing that's what it is. And there's Marshadow. Okay. It's not so bad. This seems like a winnable match if I can run a little bit hot. I think this is the key with this deck, is you have to be quite lucky, like when you're playing it. Surely this is the Lillie. Yep. Tapu Lele gonna come down. Did he get any Psychic in the discard? Not yet. But three Mysterious Treasure in your opening hand, man. Must be nice. Must be nice. And like 2 very discardable cards as well. Must be a good life. So, yeah, we're gonna play Acro Bike. Man, what a turn 1. Meanwhile, I'm looking at a total brick. I need so much. I need so much. I can get Quagsire down, but like it's not an awful hand, but like having a draw sport in there would have been so much nicer. I did discard a Lillie and kept a Guzma. Maybe that wasn't the best play. I should definitely have kept that Lillie. Because what am I gonna do with the Guzma right now? Do you know what I mean? My opponent having a great turn 1. Is he done? Come on, man. Just gonna sit there. He's set, man. He's got 2 Psychic in the discard. He's even though I had a great time. And there was the Shining Lugia. I was right. 60 more if you've got an ability. Okay. And then Necrozma. Necrozma is going to suck. Taking that GX attack is going to really, really suck. There you go. Right. You have literally had like everything you could possibly want in turn 1. Surely now it's time to pass. Wow. But now you see, like, I'm totally like Jank City. What do I do now? Do you know? I'm gonna need to Guzma so that I can use Lapras. Kind of has to be the play. So if I'm gonna be using Lapras, let's force him to, I guess. And we still get Quagsire up. I think it's very important to get Quagsire up just in case we end up losing our hand. And collect. Like, what is... there seems to be so many cards you just don't want to see in the early game. Once you get set up, it's really, really nice, but... I mean, he just has everything, doesn't he? Skateboard, 2 Malamar. He's going to take a knockout on my Lapras here. If he wants the knockout on Lapras, it's there. I can retrieve 1 energy. I need an energy still. After all this, I still need an energy. Three energy down. He can... see what I mean about losing my hand. Psychic recharge. So Necrozma's good to go. Psychic burst is going to have enough. Is it Psychic burst? Prismatic burst has got enough damage to knock me out. Even retreats for free, so he doesn't have to worry about an energy there, and he gets the 3rd Malamar up. That is one hell of a setup. I was all good to go. That's not what you want to see, but I get actually a really good hand out of it, so that's fine. We can Sauna Blast, but will it matter? I think I'd rather Blizzard Burn. Yeah, so I'm going to just bring out Lapras and take the return knockout, and then leave him with... He's got no attacker, so it's not so bad. So we're fighting back here pretty well. I'm pretty okay with this turn. I can make him... No, I don't want... I want this still in the active. We'll grab another Wooper, and then I'll Cynthia. He can have an EXP share as well, actually, and then we'll Cynthia. Got the knockout on board. What are we looking for here? We can grab another Quagsire, actually, that's not so bad. So we take a Quagsire for next turn, so if anything happens to that, it's not such a big deal. We'll wash out 2 energies. And then we can Blizzard Burn him for the knockout. Awesome. We managed to return KO. He doesn't have an attacker on board, however, all he has to do is drop something like a Dawnwings Necrozma and he's good to go again. Although saying that, Dawnwings Necrozma doesn't actually knock out, so that's something. One of our Lapras is indeed prized, so that does suck. But there's nothing I can do about that. Mimikyu, though, will happily knock me out. Wow. Well, he needs a Choice Band on the Mimikyu, actually. And this deck tends not to play Choice Band. He'll be able to Blizzard Burn for 160, right? Because he just uses the attack. Yeah. So he'll be able to Copycat for 160. Which sucks, but it's not a knockout. It's not a knockout. I don't think this deck plays Choice Band, so that's definitely something to note. Okay, so we've saved ourselves a turn there. I like that. I'm gonna have to retreat though, unless I can find a Switch Raft, of which there should still be 2 in deck. Yep, there's still 2 Switch Rafts in deck. I can retreat Aqua Patch 1 of my energies. A draw supporter would be nice though. There's another Aqua Patch. Actually, that makes it so much easier, because we just Aqua Patch twice. There's only 1 water down there, actually. I need to be careful with that. Retreat to Volcanion. We will. Oh, actually, I could take a knockout in Tapu Lele here, which is maybe better, because I don't want him. What do I want here? If I knock out this Mimikyu, I soften the bench. I can Guzma and knock it with Lapras. Either way, I have to Aqua Patch. Oh, what do I want to do? This is a tricky one, actually. I think we could go hyper aggressive here, actually, and just knock out with Lapras. That seems a little bit better. Take 2 prizes and try and get my other Lapras off the prizes. Washout, move the energy up, and then we can attach an energy here. We'll even bench the Oranguru for next turn, just in case we happen to lose our hand again, and Blizzard Burn for knockout. Now, of course, Mimikyu can just come in and knock us out here, but at this point, that's not that big a deal. We have the Volcanion on board, and then we can try and maybe get Oranguru some energy and take a knockout with him. In fact, we get Quagsire some energy. Quagsire is actually a reasonable attacker, and we could just knock out with Quagsire. Because at this point he can't really, like, we've taken 2 prizes ahead of him, so we should be in a pretty decent position here. It's unfortunate that Lapras is still prized though, and I've used my only Rescue Stretcher already. So this Lapras going down does suck, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. It had to go down at some point. Okay. We retain 2 energies from EXP share, and it means that Sona Blast can just knock out this thing and spread damage across the board. Yeah, or I could Guzma something. I could Guzma a Malamar, but then he's just going to Sona Blast me in return. I'd rather leave him with just no reasonable attackers. That sounds a whole lot better. So energy onto Quagsire, EXP share onto here, washout, 2 energies onto Volcanion. I could Kukui, but there's no need to Kukui right now. Sona Blast. So we're 1 prize away from winning. Really would like Lapras. Lapras is our last prize. That stinks. He needs to knock out Volcanion and also do something about my Quagsire. So I'm actually in a really good position to win the game here, because I can Guzma up a Malamar and knock it out with Quagsire. Necrozma does come down. Wow, okay. So he's actually going to be able to knock out Volcanion Prism Star. What a close match. What a close match. 60, 20 more damage times the number of water energy attached. It's going to do 120 damage with 3 water energy on it. So he had a really good chance there. He did well to come back from that, but we've managed to win the game. I suppose having the other Lapras prize really wasn't that big a deal, because then it forced me to use Volcanion, and I think Volcanion is really the star of this deck. He's so good. As long as we don't lose this Guzma, like, as long as he doesn't drop another Marshadow or a Judge or something. Cynthia, okay, I think we've won the game now. I don't think there's anything else that he can do that would lose me the game, unless he plays another Marshadow. I'd be shocked if he played 2 Marshadow though. Here we go. Okay. And the EXP shares are going to win us this game. Nice. Well, that was fun. I like that. That's cool. I'm glad we actually managed to get a win with this deck. Because it is a really cool deck. Wash out an energy here. And take a knockout. Let's not waste our opponent's time. Nice. I like that. And there's the Lapras that we were missing. Well, guys, we come to the end of the Lapras deck profile. I will say, it definitely does have potential. It's not by any means meta-defining best deck in the format, but if this thing runs hot, you're definitely going to win games with it. And I think that's what happened to Joe from Omnipoke that made the deck. I think he ran very hot at his League Cup and managed to just win out. His record, I think, on the day was like 4-1-1 or something like that to take the win. So yeah, that's a really, really nice result for him, and it was a really cool deck, don't get me wrong, but only being able to hit 120, 210 is, it seemed good until Naganadel popped up, and then suddenly you were really struggling to take the knockout, whereas that had outs to one shot quite easily. Against spread, it was kind of hard to manage all this stuff. Even in the game against Necrozma Malamar, if my opponent had Guzma and I had a Lapras on my bench, that would have been it. Do you know what I mean? So yes, it's good. It's a really good deck. Definitely a fun deck for like a League Cup or something like that. But I wouldn't be taking this to any serious events or anything like that. It's a fairly budget deck though. Is definitely something that you could say. Bar the Lele's, the two Tapu Lele's do kind of bring up the price, but I mean, if you had one Lele in there, it wouldn't be the end of the world. One Lele and then maybe a fourth Lapras or a third Wooper maybe, or a second Oranguru, something like that. Pretty okay. It's a pretty decent deck. I'm surprised with it. I didn't think it'd be as good as it was. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. There'll be another couple of videos coming up on the channel very, very soon. If you want to catch them, make sure and subscribe. Really looking forward to the next one I'm posting. I think I'm posting this one first. The next one I'm going to post, really, really excited about. Be sure to stick around for that. Anyway, guys, I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.